Hey, all, Dirty Distaggio here, back at you with a Castle Clash video, and we're going to go back at Lost Realm. This is level 5 Lost Realm. This is where I left off on my Lost Realm video here. And in this video, we're going to take you from level 5 all the way up to level 7. Oh, look at that matchup. 9 heroes, man. That is just annoying. These are the very, very tough ones. These are the ones that if you do want to win them, sometimes you're going to have to use gems because they're just a little bit impossible. But there is some much more difficult than this. We're talking multiple Pumpkin Dukes, multiple Dragons, multiple everything. And so there's that insta-kill button there if you do want to spend gems to get through it. I was trying to get a certain key, I want to say a silver key, and there I got that silver key finally, which allows you to open the silver chest, which then, of course, I had to increase my max capacity in my warehouse by 5 slots because it gets so full of crests, of course. Each crest takes up 1 slot, however, the exact same crest slot combination fits into 1 warehouse slot. Only 1. So it's a little bit annoying, but anyways, you don't have to worry about that until you open up the bags. Here I'm just farming up these treasure boxes here. I got tons of keys, so I'm just using up my stamina, which is your green bar. See how you're at 56 out of 80 stamina at this point. The purple bar is your experience. I'm a level 5 Lost Realm. If I get 540 experience, then I move up to the next level. Every time you win one of those monster matchups, then you get some experience on your Lost Realm. And of course I'm leveling up my crystal mines here, leveling those up with the red crystal, which is what you get when you beat a monster encounter such as the one I'm doing right here. And there I want some mana vials, a little bit of experience, a little bit of the old red crystals here, and again it's just farming it over and over and over again using all your stamina. You can refill your stamina bar because it only fills up 1 point per 10 minutes, 6 points per hour. If you hit that blue cross there, you can buy more stamina using gems. The first buy is only 50 gems. That's definitely worth it, by the way, to do that one daily, because you get 50 gems pretty easily just doing quests, right? Just doing the quest board, you typically can get 50 gems pretty simply every day. Or by obviously doing your dailies, you know, you're just logging in, you get 5 gems per day. And anyhow, so we've come to a crossroads here. So this is a good point to go to the warehouse, take a look at what we've been getting here. As you can see those bag of crests there, you can open those suckers up and get crests. So we got a couple crests here. See how each one takes a slot there, even though I have 2 flame guards. One's a first slot flame guard, one's a 3rd slot flame guard, both level 1s, which is denoted in the upper right corner by the blue. Again, if you are totally confused about the crest and inscription system, you simply have to watch my video on it because I explain it somewhat straightforwardly. So anyhow, those are your crests, and there you go. Gonna head back into the Lost Realm, level 5 Lost Realm. Again, this is where we left off on the last video. You gotta keep farming, you gotta get 540 experience there, or 540 realm experience, I guess I'll call it for lack of a better term. And let's go take out this Shaman. And I come to a really huge realization, guys, for those of you that are watching this video, watching me mindlessly farm away in the Lost Realm. I've come to a really huge realization, guys, and here's level 6 expansion, by the way. You get another crystal mine and 1 more brick there. So let's go show those. They pop right onto the end there on the bottom left upper right, and one of those is a crystal mine, which I immediately not max out, but I bring it equal to the other level. It's kind of like OCD about my crystal mines. I need them all at the same level always. I don't know if that's efficient or not. That's just how I am. And here's where I come to the realization where I kept losing. Right? I kept losing, and it was not fun. And failure is not fun. So then I thought to myself, what hero, what tank? I need a tank. This is before I got Orcsbane, guys. This is before I got Orcsbane. And I'm like, okay, Minotaur, he just wasn't working. Thinking of Mortep, but I'm thinking, I just don't know. I mean, he doesn't really have a lot of hit points either. I mean, you really want like a Paladin here, but then I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, Paladin, come on. I mean, he's got a lot of hit points and he can stack up his deal. And I didn't know if that was right though. So I tried Minotaur first. Okay, let's just show you Minotaur here. So I'm tanking with Minotaur. Okay, all right. Oh, sad puppy face, sad dirty Distaggio. This is like no, come on, Cupid, please, Cupid, go. Oh, insta kill. Seriously, on that easy one? Come on, that was terrible. Just terrible. Then I thought to myself, wait a minute. Atlanticore. Atlanticore. If you guys have watched this video all the way through this point, 5 minutes in, Atlanticore is OP in Lost Realm. Watch this. This is crazy. He is so good. He's got to have a revitalized like 3 or higher, I'll say. I have revitalized 4. Wish I had 5. Boom, look at that. That was an easy one though, so I'm going to have to test that a little bit more. First, let's take a look at my Atlanticore. Again, his shield comes up, which deflects damage from all sources except buildings for 4.5 seconds. That's at the current level that I have it at, which I believe was 5 and 9. And it's pretty easy to get to 5 and 9 too, so it's pretty easy to get Atlanticore now with all the shards you should be getting from Torch Battle. New Guild Dirty has been gotten some max torches on Torch Battle, and then we haven't sometimes too because people keep messing up, so we're working on that. But hey, we're getting there. I think the guild's full though, so sorry about that. We got the victory there, but that wasn't a very good test of Atlanticore because that was quite simply an easy one. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next one here. And I want to say this ninja, I gotta say that this ninja here is probably a tougher one. Of course, we gotta stop and get some boxes along the way. Gotta get some crest bag, that's what we want to see. And no, ninja, this is not a very good one, but I love using Atlanticore against ninjas because, you know, the second those ninjas proc, they're dead. They just, boom, deflects right back on themselves and they are gone. Shaman, this is a pretty easy one too. It's just 4 tanks are level 80s. Super easy. You can pretty much tank this with anything. Minotaur, Paladin, Atlanticore, Orc's Bane. You could probably honestly tank that with Dryad. I'm not even joking right there with you guys. You could tank that with Dryad. Dryad has the most hit points of any ordinary hero. So, oh, funny stuff. Anyhow, so yeah, you can see the shield pops. Everyone starts attacking it. Minotaur gets a stun off there. Everyone's stunned. That allows my Atlanticore to get his second shield up. That's why I like to kind of put Minotaur in the back of the pack so that my Atlanticore can go and practice shield. They hit him. And it deflects, and then his shield comes off, and the Minotaur procs, which stuns everyone, and then Atlanticore hopefully gets his shield back up. Once I realized that, I had to take this sucker all the way up to level 140. Had to get that up there. Use some books. Got a lot of books though. I eventually use all those books on Orc's Bane, where I take Orc's Bane from level 0 to 140 in quite a short period of time. And once I realized the power of Atlanticore, I had to take him to 8-star, and that gave him about 33,000 hit points here. I also want to show you level 7 area expanded, and 2 little end pieces get added up on the upper right, bottom left. Watch that. I really kind of like this animation as it occurs, by the way. That's kind of cool. And obviously when you see the old blinking gems there, crystals I should say, you got to collect those and you're good to go. Alright, and so we're going to go ahead and collect those resources, and then I'm going to show you the power of Atlanticore on my favorite matchup for Atlanticore, and that's where you see a bunch of ninjas. By the way, see there's a bunch of ninjas on the board right now. So we're going to go ahead and dirty up those ninjas there using Atlanticore, okay? Atlanticore. Because when ninjas proc, they do like 500% of their damage to the target in a burst, as a true ninja fashion, burst damage. Boom, explosion. Okay, not quite explosion. Well, unless they have self-destruct talent. Anyways, Atlanticore pops his shield, and then what happens is those ninjas proc on Atlanticore. All that damage, at 500% of their base damage, gets reflected, so I should say deflected, back onto them, and they die. So again, favorite matchup here. I did switch around the positions there. I moved Atlanticore down to the bottom. His shield pops, and then Minotaur comes in with the proc. The Atlanticore shield goes down, then comes back up during the stun. And here you can see I also have Thunder God in there. I figured Thunder God and Minotaur are perfect complements. You could also use Immortep. Anything that stuns. I've even used Champion. And then you face this. You get to see this every now and then. And you go, what the hell? And that's going to be a tough one to crack. And you either can try to attack it for 15 stamina. It also takes a lot of stamina to do this one. And hope you can get that Atlanticore proc off. But guess what? They had one too in the back row. As always, keep it dirty and dirty up.